So today I just want to give you guys a quick story of my experience being ugly, okay? So a couple years ago, 1 to 2 years ago, this is what I looked like, okay? I had the buzz cut, big bushy beard, I had a high body fat percentage, and I just looked ugly. I looked like a 40-year-old ex-convict. And the scariest thing to me, looking back on this, is the fact that I thought that I looked good. I thought that looking hyper-masculine was going to get me the most radiantly feminine, beautiful girls that I could possibly attract. And I thought this way because of a online community called the Red Pill. Now, what the Red Pill promotes is that you just need status, you need power, you need influence, okay? You need to look hyper-masculine because basically the more hyper-masculine you look, it's going to polarize the dynamic of the relationship with the female and make her be more radiantly feminine if you are more hyper-masculine, okay? That made sense on paper to me. So I'm like, okay, well, I believe I should look the part then if I want to chase that hyper-masculine sort of energy, right? Because I'm really attracted to radiantly feminine girls. So I went like full in. I jumped 100% in, dived into it. I was like, okay, the most hyper-masculine look that I could possibly get would have to be a buzz cut and a big bushy Viking beard. I don't think there's any other look that is more masculine than that, in my opinion. That is like peak male gaze look right there. And I tell you what, bro, when I look like that, and not only was it just the style and appearance of my face, but also I was like putting on significant size in the gym. Obviously my body fat was going up, so I had a bigger frame to me. And let me tell you, bro, like, although I wasn't getting any success with getting a girl on a freaking date with me, what was happening was that other men were respecting me far more than they used to. Like, just strangers on the street, they would move out my way when walking past. Guys who are like twice my age would move out the way as I would walk past them. I was getting so much respect from like random people, random strangers. So yes, the red pill does work in the sense of you are going to get more respect by other men if you apply the red pill ideology. But the truth is, you are not going to attract beautiful girls. And I can say this with conviction because ponder this, okay? Ponder this right now. I'm going to say something that's going to really resonate with you. No high quality girl is ever going to be attracted to a man that looks like she could be as old as her father. And the whole ideology of the red pill is to make you into the man that has the power and the influence of a man that's essentially as old as her father, because it's the older men that have worked their way up in life, in business and all that have that sort of power. So to look like that is basically what the red pill will have you do. Look as masculine as you can. Okay, it makes sense on paper, but girls are not attracted to that. They just are not. 1% of the females will be, and those are the ones with daddy issues. And I don't know about you, but I want a high quality girl, not a girl with daddy issues. So unless you want to have a toxic relationship that's just going to crash and burn, go for it. Apply the red pill and get constantly rejected by 99 out of 100 girls. Because I remember this one time I was at a club, and after being constantly rejected by cold approaching girls in person, I just got so frustrated that I just wanted to prove to myself I could at least get one girl's Instagram. And I thought, okay, well, if I'm at a club, everyone's drunk, everyone is loose, there's no like shields up, everyone's just having a good time. So at least I could get one Instagram. Throughout the night, I had approached 9 different girls, and I got rejected by every single one of them. And this just sucked, man. I remember sitting there the morning after, pissed off. I was so angry. I'm like, what is going on? I've actually taken myself from like nothing to something in my own mind. Like, I made so much improvement. I had the most money I've ever had in my life. I was the most masculine I ever looked in my life, and also internally masculine as well. I made a lot of improvements with that. I was in the best physical shape of my life as well, because I grew up extremely skinny and like frail. And I was just getting constantly rejected. I just didn't understand it. So I just felt like I must be just really ugly. I thought it was over for me. It just hurt my confidence. It made me like feel like less of a man. Even though I looked as masculine as I could, I felt like less of a man than I did before I grew out the big beard and buzzed my head. So that's my experience being ugly. And I just got so frustrated. And then one day I heard about the female gaze. And I'm like, what is this? Is this how, like, you know, men become effeminate? They paint their nails. I see so many guys nowadays with painted nails. They have freaking makeup on. They're putting concealer on to conceal their acne and all that stuff. I'm like, is this the female gaze, bro? All this like multiple earrings, multiple jewelry, rings on every finger, and I'm like, I don't want to look like that, bro. That looks effeminate as hell, bro. Until I learned, I kept an open mind. I learned what the female gaze truly is. I applied it. I'm not ugly anymore. I attract beautiful girls. It's very rare for me to get like genuinely rejected nowadays. It barely ever happens. So to go from being ugly to now being very attractive to beautiful girls, it's a night and day difference, man. And the reason I made this video is not to toot my own horn and say like I'm now the sexiest man alive. That's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to provide you hope. If you relate to my story of you're just always getting rejected by beautiful girls, even girls that you don't even find that attractive, you're like, man, well, surely I can at least get this like average looking girl's number, right? Get rejected again, and it's like, what the hell? If you relate to any of that, man, you've been struggling to get girls on dates. Maybe you've never even dated a girl before. You've never held a girl's hand. You've never kissed a girl before. You've never even, had any hint of intimacy with a girl. She's always gone, ew, get away from me, creep. She's always responded like that. Dude, I understand you. I've been in your shoes. And let me tell you, you don't have to stay in this painful place any longer than you choose to, because you can choose to improve your looks. You can choose to learn about the female gaze and to apply it so that you get out of this shitty situation you're in and into the place where you're dying to be, where you're desperately trying to get to. And that's just having an abundance of beautiful girls in your life. And why is that such a good spot to be in when you attract abundance of beautiful girls? Because you now have options. You're no longer in that scarcity mindset. When you live in scarcity, that sucks, man, because you're going to overlook so many red flags because a girl is finally showing you attention. A girl is finally giving you a hint of intimacy. She's showing a bit of interest and you're latching on. You are desperate. That's a form of like absolute desperateness. You are scared, bro. You're in a state of fear. You're scared that this might be the only girl that's ever going to give you a shot, give you a chance. And notice that dynamic. You feel like she's giving you a shot. It should be the other way around. You as the man should have an abundance that you can pick and choose because you are the prize, okay? And when you are in that state of abundance where everywhere you go, girls are just admiring, bro. They're staring at you. They're looking you up and down with excitement in their eyes. If you don't experience that on the day-to-day, bro, then you're not living a life to its fullest. You're not living a good life at all. I don't think so. Because when you have the abundance of beautiful girls, that's when you can pick and choose the best one to date, to be yours, okay? It's not about being promiscuous or being like a Dan Bilzerian. It's simply having an abundance that you can truly be authentically you when you're on a date with a girl. You don't have to put up a mask because you're scared to lose this girl. You can be you authentically. And if you say something that goes against her beliefs and she storms off, it's all good. It doesn't matter because you've got abundance. Okay, well, we weren't going to work out then anyways, so cool. Next go. Let's take this one out for coffee or whatever. And then you get to know this new girl, and then because you are authentically being you, she gets to know who you truly are. And because you're authentically being you, you know that this is real attraction, that you are both truly interested in each other. It's not that you're interested in the mask or the front that you put up, but who you are as a person. And the reason that you are able to have that confidence to authentically be you and to state what you truly believe and speak with conviction and not feel the need to impress because you are already good enough, and that's how a beautiful, genuine relationship happens, okay? If you would like to learn how to apply the female gaze to glow up so that you can actually experience what that is like, what it's like on the other side, then DM me the word attract over on Instagram at Female Gaze Mastery, because I know what it's like to be in your shoes, man. To feel ugly, to know you're ugly. But there is hope. You can change. So it's up to you. This is your call, bro. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Set future you up for success, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.